Hello, friends. It's me, Instructor Faith. And just to quickly continue on the teachings that we have been running through on personal development, we have known that personal development involves activities and group of activities that we can engage in to improve upon our potentials, our talents, our skills, our abilities to make us better versions of ourselves. And we have discovered some importance in engaging on personal development. We have also studied some ways we can pursue personal development. Just to continue on how to pursue personal development, we shall be looking at developing courage. Now, I've taken my time to observe carefully, and I've from books, from scriptures, from the environment where I found myself, I've seen that the lack of courage is the bane of many unfulfilled destinies, the bane of many limited destinies. People are just there. They don't want to, move. They don't want to take steps. Why? Because of the lack of courage. Now, when we talk about courage, we're talking about the ability to willingly engage in a task or an endeavor or go for something, facing the challenges that may come up head on. You know that this thing you are going for will be challenging, but you defy the challenges. You step out with courage. You pursue what you are out for, and you don't allow anything to deter you. That is somebody that's courageous. It will interest you to know that the Bible mentioned about being courageous about 30 times in scriptures. And that's to tell you how important it is. It's not because God is a stammerer, but because he has seen that many may be limited due to the lack of courage. Now, many of us have big dreams, big prospects. We have so much at the table to achieve, but for the lack of courage, we've not taken steps. Do you know many people are full of knowledge, ability, so much potentials in them, but for the lack of courage, they won't step out. Somebody was saying that the grave is the place that has taken much, that has consumed much that cannot be quantified. Why? Because many talents have been buried, many potentials have been buried. Things that would have impacted upon the world, many have died with them. And that is it. Because of lack of courage. So when we are talking about personal development, courage is part of what to develop. I don't know what it is that is, your dream, that thing that is in you, and you have all it takes to engage in it, to achieve it, but you are lacking courage. I've come to challenge you. Pick up courage. Pick up courage. Do you know that even in the corporate world, they don't give tax to people who are not courageous? I know most of you are in the corporate world, you will agree with me. If you are among the team and you lack courage, you will be there. You will just be there for membership, but you will not be participating. Because once they discover that you are not a go-getter, you are not a courageous type, they'll say, let us leave him so that we don't fail. Nobody wants to carry failure along. And lack of courage can cause most people to fail, can cause many to fail. So please, I want to encourage you. Don't be, you know, fearful. Don't mind whatever it is that may pose as obstacles. Be courageous. Now, there's this story in the Bible from the book of Numbers, chapter 13. If you read the whole of that chapter, you see two men who stood out among 10 who were sent to spy the land of Jericho and come back with reports. The other said, we are not able. They lacked courage. But these two stood out, the people of um, Joshua and Caleb. They said, we are able. True, the land is full of giants. There are so many obstacles that may stand to hinder us. But they said one thing, we are able. If God is with us, we will go and will possess the land. And you know, at the end of the day, these two people stood out and ended up becoming leaders over the others. When Moses was to hand over leadership, who did he give to? Who did God single out? It was Joshua. The one who stood and said, hey, people, calm down. Don't let the evil report discourage you. We are able. God is with us. We will go. And this one became the leader. I just told you, even in corporate world, people will invest in those who are courageous. People will commit tax to those who are courageous. Precious people of God, the year might have run so far, and we are now at this level, just like November, December, and just more days of October to go. If you have not started that project, take courage and take steps. Go and start it. You want to go to school and you are just there. Where will I get the finance? Who will support me? I am encouraging you to go for it. The finance will come. Don't ask me how. Just have courage, have faith, and you will go for it. Oh, that reminds me. For singles who want to get married, they've looked at their bank accounts, especially the male folks, and they don't have the figures, the supposed millions. My precious brother, go for that marriage that you intend to have. Take a courageous step. Start with what you have. It will shock you to know at the end of it all that you had all it takes in the first place to get it done. Don't ever forget, God believes in you. So be courageous. He told Joshua, be courageous. I am with you. Just as I was with Moses. The same thing he's saying to you now. God is with you. Just as he has been with his people. He is with you. Go for what you want. Pursue that dream. Be courageous. And I see you at the top. I believe in you. Believe in yourself. Welcome to the world of possibilities. Thank you.